Oh, Riptale, how I love thee for choosing to be a game about precision with a limited color palette. Precision, I say. Yes! The crystals at the top define how many swings you have before you must wait to recharge. This means you really need to be careful. Don't waste that slash or else you could be in a bad way. The charges build up fast enough, but if you're too quick, you will notice. This is a feeling you'll pick up as you're playing and get into a groove. You will not enter this groove immediately as Riptale takes a little feeling out. I initially was concerned what kind of game I got myself into, but as I kept going, it became clear Riptale is a lot of fun. That's why I always try and give a game a chance. It's not optimal, but this game definitely had me curious enough to keep going to find that awesome play. Also, don't you dare discount this game based on its simplistic look. Riptale is all about the singular run, and when one is done, it's about the next run, and the next, and the next. Once you play, you can't stop. You get into a steady loop of slicing through enemies and exploring the world. It's very easy to restart your run to see if you can make it a little bit farther. Right now, I'm focusing my runs on trying to get enough gold to buy more items in the shop. Hey devs, look, off the record, you can tell me, was Downwell an inspiration? If not, you should go play it right now, because you're gonna love it. Since I mentioned it, let me do a quick comparison. First, Riptale is a lot more methodical, since you have absolute control over your speed through the game. You probably don't want to be in motion at all times. Also, no random upgrades. Everything happens through the shop. That means a lot more time with the basic weapon and not being forced to choose between a bad weapon to gain back health. I think it's best to say that gameplay is different, but the feeling and look is similar. Music time. I love showing off when a game has good music. While I think Riptale is very good, I do have some nitpicks. I'm having trouble getting a lot of gold, and items in the shop are pretty expensive. First time I found the merchant, I had nowhere near enough gold to buy anything. I think the lowest item I've seen is 200 gold, which I found pretty difficult to get at first. You have to break open all the boxes and vases to get enough gold, but that's the part of the game I find the most boring. It eats up one of your hits, and it means not progressing to the next screen. It slows you down, and I don't really want to slow down in this game. I did eventually get enough gold to purchase something, but more gold wouldn't be bad, and getting new items makes the game more exciting. Also, there could be an issue differentiating between the foreground and the background. I absolutely had this issue starting out, but quickly it became acclimated. I think the way this game is done, it's going to be a problem either way, and with the color palette the devs choose. 3 colors. I don't know how to fix this. Just when you start, err on the side of caution and try to slice everything. You can generally always find a safe spot to recharge your strikes. My pet opinion is that Riptale is a blast to play, especially if you're into that simple run kind of game. While I did criticize it a little, those are minor issues and could potentially be fixed. 3 colors, wow. What a constraint to impose on yourself. Probably pretty difficult to make a game like that. Well, thanks for watching. Here's another minimal game you might want to check out.